So I think high level trends we're seeing today in the market, as the market starts to stabilize and we're seeing this massive tech integration, we're going through this huge momentum swing right now. That we are having new AI adopted, remote management such as white label, heavy data analytics. In the past 15 years, the swing from this dinosaur age industry to now has been wild. It's been really cool to see. COVID really forced this tech integration to the space. It was probably coming anyway, but not at the rapid scale that it was hit. We were forced to think differently all of a sudden, which I think has boded super well for this space. But now, even in the last 6 months, AI has been wildly impactful to the space. People using ChatGPT day in, day out, but the integration that I've seen platforms use on their backends, whether software, underwriting, management, rate analysis has been crazy to say the least. And I think we're just scratching the surface of that, to be honest. So super excited about that. I can answer questions later on that if people have questions. But I think also too, rate recovery across the metros has been awesome. Year-over-year rent change was almost flat on a national average, but in 17 out of the top 30 metros, we're seeing positive climate controlled rate gains, which is awesome. Summer of 23, we had those back-to-back rate hikes. Coming in 24 was a really tough time for a lot of operators. We were underwriting deals. We were seeing negative T12 rate trends in the teens, 20s, even 30s in some markets. It was rough. So for us to be leveling out where we are now is unbelievable. As I mentioned here, some of the strong monthly rent gains that we're seeing, markets like DC, Charleston, Raleigh-Durham really dominated that area. Some markets where there might have been a little pain point still are your Vegases of the world. And even through the June report, which just came out, I think Vegas was still down like 12%, and there's even more product being delivered. So we are seeing some cities still getting hammered. But for the most part, a lot of these markets, population growth and lack of supply from last year has really fueled and caught up to where we should be in those markets.